Well, I hope there weren't too many tantrums yesterday and that you managed to keep your hair on. Today is a day that is full of the energy of the One. It is the 19th of September 2017. There are 4 ones in the life map today. So 19 in Jinshin Jitsu means leadership and authority. And the safety energy lock is located, I don't know if you can see, but here on the flexure of the elbow. So as you bend your elbow and if you put your hand on that crease, that's where safety energy lock number 19 is. So you can actually hold both of your 19s if you just sit with your arms crossed. 19 means authority and leadership. It's about stepping into your leadership. And this is not necessarily authority and leadership from an ego-dominating point of view. This is more from I am on this planet, therefore I am worthy of being on this planet, and I'm going to step into that power and own that worthiness. So safety energy lock number 19, if you do this hold where you put your hands, hang on, I'm just going to stand up, okay, there we go, like that, all right? So if you do this for 10, 15, 20 minutes a day, what happens is when you open safety energy lock number 19, you also open the 14s. Oh, I've got to stand up again. The 14s are here, just underneath the ribs. Wow, that's a bit of a boob shot, right? And the 9s are here, just on the edge of the shoulder blades. And those safety energy locks govern the energy moving through the waist, up the back and down the front. And 95% of all health issues start in the waistline. So by claiming your authority, by claiming your right to be here on the planet, by stepping into the power of the 19, 1 and 9 is a 10, and 1 and 0 is obviously a 1, you help to open the entire waistline and you keep that flow of energy going up the back and down the front and up the back and down the front. That is what keeps us alive and going. You keep it free flowing. You also keep a sense of worthiness of who you are, and you in doing that you engender a sense of who everyone else is also. We all have a right to be the embodiment of our uniqueness. So the life map today, 4 ones, right? It's all about creativity, inspiration, wanting to go out there, wanting to make a difference, wanting to start something new. If you find that you are in a stage of your life where you're still busy wrapping up, you may find this a bit frustrating. This is also a day where we have extreme ego sensitivity because we want to be respected, we want to be looked up to, and if you find yourself feeling as if you're not getting that, realize that you can't get anything from anyone else that you are unable to give yourself. So if you sit quietly for 15 to 20 minutes, holding your 19s and focusing on pulling your breath down into your solar plexus, you can really connect to that sense of who you really are, and that when you respect yourself, it doesn't matter that other people don't show you that respect, and in actual fact, that's when you see the respect from others. The helper of today is the 2, so we've got some strong water energy today, and that is the nurturer. So we've got a contrast between me first and you first, right? So 2s tend to put other people first, 1s tend to put themselves first. It's not only contrast, it's helping so that we can actually see the balance. So the 2 brings the other side. So when we're too enthusiastic, when we're being one-sided about something, when we think there's only one side to an argument, when we think that our idea is the best thing since sliced bread and nothing can possibly go wrong, the 2 brings the polarity, it brings the other side, it brings clarity and balance. So today the energy is about keeping your center between nurturing yourself, respecting yourself, stepping into your power, and also being aware of your feelings, okay? Connecting to your feelings, getting into the heart as opposed to being purely in the head. So 1s tend to be overly analytical. They tend to analyze everything and try and bypass the feelings. That helping 2 is actually bringing that energy where we can connect to the feelings too. And remember, nurturing is not just about nurturing others, it's about nurturing yourself. You cannot give what you don't have. So if you don't do self-nurture, other nurture becomes very difficult and it becomes draining. If you do self-nurture and other nurture in equal proportions, your energy is maintained and not drained. So the villain of today is the 3. And in this particular position, we may find ourselves becoming very entrenched and we only want to see one side and we're not interested in seeing the other side, and we don't want to appreciate the balance, and we don't want to appreciate that there are 2 sides to everything. And we maybe want to be more like a despotic ruler than a benevolent ruler, all right? So, and we also get distracted. We might get distracted by low priorities in our lives. So be aware of that. And that fire energy in that villain position may also actually stoke the air. So you may find tempers may be frayed. Impatience may get into it. You might find yourself, again, losing your shit a bit. So self-care, care for others, focus on yourself and on others. Hold your safety energy lock number 19, or you can hold your thumb. Safety energy lock number 19 is represented on the thumb. So we now know that the thumb is about the stomach and pancreas energy. We also know that it helps to balance digestion of thoughts and feelings. It helps to connect the head and the heart. We'll see you guys tomorrow.